Hi, hello, and thank you for joining me on my channel this evening or today, whatever time it is for you. Gary's little corner of information. Before you leave the video today, would you please click like in the video and also subscribe? Just really helps me out as a YouTube creator. Today's topic that I'm going to discuss is introversion. Now, I'm an introvert myself. I have been all my life. And so I've researched the topic and I'm going to share what I've found with you. After you watch, you might decide you're maybe a little introverted yourself. Introversion is not something that needs to be cured. It's a fundamental aspect of an individual's personality. And rather than viewing introversion as something negative, it requires change. You just need to understand it. So for understanding introversion, we need to start with the personality trait itself. It's one of the major dimensions of personality. It's often outlined in theories like the 5 big personality traits and Carl Jung's theory of personality. It's characterized by a preference for solitary activities and a tendency to feel drained by social interactions, especially when in large groups. There is actually a biological and genetic base to being introverted, so you could have been born that way. And that's what researchers suggest, that the brain activity and the neurotransmitter levels difference between introverts and extroverts. And that indicates that these traits are deeply rooted in our biology. Now, let's take the time to appreciate introversion, because it's not all that bad. The introverts actually comes with some strengths to it, and such as deep thinking, creativity, empathy, and the ability to form strong, meaningful relationships. These qualities can be incredibly valuable in various aspects of life, including personal relationships, personal settings, and in creative pursuits, like making YouTube videos, for example. There is a diversity in population. A diversity of personality is beneficial for societies. Because introverts and extroverts actually complement each other, and they bring different perspectives and approaches to problem solving, teamwork, and leadership. Now, you can adapt and thrive as an introvert. There's a few things that you have to do. Number one, you need to have some self-acceptance. Accepting and embracing one's introverted nature is crucial. Self-acceptance leads to greater esteem and mental well-being. You need to try to develop some social skills, even though it can be a little difficult. While introverts may naturally prefer solitary activities, they can still develop strong social skills and learn how to navigate social situations in a way that respects their need for alone time. And it can help the introvert thrive in both personal and professional settings. Like I said, so there's some common misconceptions about introversion. Is introversion the same thing as being shy? Introversion is not. Shyness is the fear of social judgment, and it can be a source of discomfort in social situations. Introversion, on the other hand, it is about where one gets their energy. An introvert can be confident and socially skilled, even if they prefer less social interaction in their lives. Now, introversion versus social anxiety, they're not quite the same. Social anxiety itself, it's a condition that involves intense fear and anxiety in social situations. While some introverts may experience some social anxiety, the two aren't the same. Introversion doesn't inherently involve fear of social interactions. So can we do to support our introverted friends? Because we all have one, two, or more that we know. First, we need to respect that person's need for solitude and downtime. This respect can help them recharge and maintain their well-being. Encouraging their strengths. Encouraging and supporting the strengths of introverts, such as their ability to focus deeply, think critically, and build strong one-on-one relationships helps. Creating inclusive environments in workplaces, schools, and other social settings. Creating environments that accommodate different personality types can help the introverts and extroverts alike thrive. This can include providing quiet workplaces, allowing flexible working arrangements, and recognizing different ways of contributing. Now, introversion is not a condition that needs to be cured. It's, once again, a fundamental aspect of that individual's personality. So what we need to do is appreciate it as a natural and valuable trait. Now, personality trait, introversion comes in it's just one major dimension of personality. It's outlined in theories like the Big Five personality traits, and Carl Jung's theory of personality. It's characterized by preferences for solitary activities and a tendency to feel drained by social interactions, especially when you're in large groups. There is a biological and genetic base to it, however. Research has suggested that introversion and extroversion both have biological and genetic components. Brain activity and neurotransmitter levels differ between introverts and extroverts, and that indicates these traits are deeply rooted in our biology. So let's appreciate the introvert. So one of the things about an introvert, that they need to have some self-acceptance. They need to accept and embrace one's introverted nature, which is a crucial step. Self-acceptance leads to greater self-esteem and mental well-being, developing social skills. Now, while introverts may naturally prefer solitary activity, they can develop strong social skills. They can learn how to navigate social situations in ways that respects their time for alone time, their need for alone time, and that can help them thrive both professionally and personally. I find the balance between the social interactions and alone time is key. The downtime gives them the ability to recharge. So is shyness and introversion the same thing? They're often confused for each other. However, shyness is actually a fear of social judgments, and it can be described as a discomfort in social situation. Introversion, on the other hand, is about where one gets their energy. An introvert can be confident, they can be socially skilled, even if they prefer less social interaction. And so let's respect their needs. Let's encourage their strengths. Let's create inclusive environments for the introverts. And that, once again, is going to help them thrive. In summary, introversion is natural and it's a valuable personality trait and nothing that needs to be cured. There are actually some famous people that have been known to be introverts. Just being introverted doesn't mean that you're going to work at some lowly, unprofessional job. I mean, you look at people like Albert Einstein, he was described as being introverted. And, he was a renowned physicist and Nobel laureate. And what he preferred in his own work was solitary work, deep contemplating, and that allowed him to develop his groundbreaking theories that we all have heard about if we've at least reached the 5th or 6th grade. J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series, J.K. Rowling described herself as an introvert, and she says she often spends her time writing in coffee shops alone, and this fuels her creative process. Everybody that has a computer knows the name Bill Gates, and Bill Gates is an introvert as well. And even though he's the co-founder of Microsoft and a philanthropist, he still, and despite of all of his introversion, found success and riches. He values quiet time for reflection and learning. Emma Watson, the activist Emma Watson, she's known for her role in the Harry Potter films. She's been very outspoken about being introverted. And she values her privacy and has actively advocated for issues that are important to her. Everybody, if you've gone through grade school, knows the name Rosa Parks, the civil rights activist. Rosa, whose refusal to give up her bus seat to a white passenger sparked the Montgomery bus boycott. It was described as a quiet and reserved person. Her actions had a profound impact on the civil rights movement. Steven Spielberg, if anybody has watched the movie, they know Steven Spielberg. He's mentioned his introverted nature in interviews. He's been known for his meticulous approach on filmmaking and his ability to convey powerful emotions on screen. Warren Buffett, business magnate, investor, billionaire. He's another example of a successful introvert. Despite his financial acumen and public stature, he's known for his very modest lifestyle and preference for solitude. These individuals demonstrate that introverts can coexist with extraordinary talent, creativity, and achievement. Introverts often bring unique perspectives and strengths to the respective fields and make significant contributions. Now, if you're interested in knowing more about introverts, please leave comments in the comment section, and I'll be glad to research it even further and try to answer your questions for you. Please, at the end, don't forget to click on my face and subscribe to my channel, and please click like on this video. It encourages me to make more. If you don't, you don't. I just hope you enjoy the video. You have a great rest of your day or evening, whenever it may be right now.